So this is my Saiyan Towa control deck. The idea is, you got the Towa battle cards that let you take your opponent's battle cards. So that's where the control comes in, because you're taking control, as opposed to like a control strategy where you're preventing your opponent from playing battle cards or playing the game. You're letting them play, and then you're taking their plays and then using their plays against them, right? Using their resources against them. So the ability to take resources for your own is always good. As you can see, this is Saiyan. Active main once per turn. You can place the top 3 cards of your deck into the drop area. If you place the black card in your drop area with a skill, this card gains critical. If a card of any other color is placed in your drop area, and there is some red in here, so you will get this effect. This card also gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So it could, on the front side, it can become 15k critical if you mill at least 1 black and 1 of any color. In this deck specifically, red. Hey. In this deck, you have red, so you will become 15k with critical. You need 4 less life in order to draw 2 cards in order to flip this card over. On its flip side, Bardock Unbound by Darkness, active main. Once per turn, place the top 3 cards of your deck to the drop area. If you do, place a black card into the drop area with the skill, it gains critical. If any other card goes to the drop area, you gain 5,000 for the duration. Same as this front side, but as an auto, when this card attacks, draw a card. Pretty simple, straightforward. He's critical, which means every time you deal damage with him, your opponent won't get to add that card to the hand. It'll go to the drop area, which helps control at least your opponent's hand by reducing what he has. If you give this leader double strike when he has critical, then your opponent will send 2 cards from their life to the drop area instead of adding them to the hand, which is better. So you definitely want to give the leader double strike. I'm going to go through the list. We got 4 Bodyguard Legic, 4 Chain Attack Trunks, 4 Haru, 4 E Supreme Kai, 2 Planet M2s, 4 Power Burst, 4 Shenron Figure of Majesty, Time Regulator Supreme Kai, 4 of that, 1 Saiyan, 4 Time Ruler Towa, 4 Towa Dimension Leader, 4 Towa Reprogram Menace, 4 Trunks Power Overseeing Time, and he's a really good card in this deck, Umbro, Invitation Towa, back to Legend. Alright, so there's the list. Explain some stuff. First off, I'll explain the Shenron loop is in here. So you have Shenron Figure of Majesty. You'll be using him to bring back battle cards with energy cost 2 or less. Some of the targets for this would obviously be the Time Regulator Supreme Kai, because she's the blocker, so you always have a way to defend yourself. And then when she comes into play, draw a card. So you'll draw a card for Shenron's ability, and then you draw a card for her ability. So you draw 2 cards in that for that one combo, plus have the ability to, negate an attack. Another target is Hidden Power East Supreme Kai. You see, he's a 2 cost. He's 15k, so he's a good attacker. So he has 15k, so he's, he can attack. But what you're really going to do with him, obviously, is pay 1 energy, combo with him, so you can give 10k power and double strike. So you give 10k and double strike to whatever you want to attack with. Obviously, you want to use it with the leader, so this would be the way you give your leader critical plus 10, the 10k boost, plus it'll get 5k. So let's say you're on your awakened side, so you'll be 20k plus this 10k, so you'll be 30k. Double strike with crit, and you know you can still combo from your hand and go to 40, 50, power when you attack your opponent, and pretty much guarantee that double strike crit. So that's one main thing you want to do there. And we have the chain attack Trunks combo. You typically want to use him in order to play Haru, because you're trying to do the energy untapping trick where you pay 4 to play a chain attack Trunks. You're going to need 3 reds for a chain attack Trunks, so that's important. And then 1 of anything. To play Haru, your opponent has to have a leader that's green or yellow, which wouldn't be too hard, but if you go up against a deck that's red or black or any other color, this won't work as much. But she's 15k crit, so even if you don't get the energy untapping, she's still relatively good when it comes to the whole crit thing, because you give her double strike, you get the idea. But you want the energy untapping, so you untap the 4 energies. You just got 2 free bodies on board, a 20k and a 15k. Which means you can still use that 4 energy to play Shenron. And then use Shenron to bring back anything you want. Especially if you want to bring back, use Shenron to bring back Time Regulator Kai. So 1, you get a draw for his effect. You get a draw for her effect. So you have cards you can use to combo. But then you have a blocker that will help you protect your your chain attack Trunks or your Haru, especially if you want to keep Haru on the field so you can keep attacking with her because she has crit. You can use Time Regulator to protect her, to block an attack if your opponent tries to attack your Haru. But also, you got your leader already does crit, so even if you lose your Haru, you still have your leader for crit. And since you have Shenron, and Shenron can bring back E Supreme Kai, you can keep making him, at least on your Awakened side, 30k double strike with crit. So you still have that. Power Burst. Power Burst. This will let you recycle, obviously your 1-drop black cards. And it has Sparking 5, so you could take a life and play this for free, so that way you can conserve your energy to play your cards. Especially if you want to play Towa Dimension Leaper. You see she's a counterplay, and then she has Block of Revenge, so that's very useful. You also see that she's a 2-drop, so you can bring her back with Shenron's ability. So you have a Block of Revenge, which is useful against creatures that have barrier, or from right you can't. This is good against Victory Strike Goku, so it warrants use. What other stuff here? What I like to do sometimes with the Power Burst is that I will do Sparking, so that way I take a life and negate an attack, then get its effect to add back a 1-drop that has preferably 5k boost, combo power, so I can use it to combo to defend or grab, a 1-drop. There is a Goku, it's not in here, but you could try to tech him in that, they can negate attack for 1 black, for 1 energy. So you can combo that with this. But I wanted to go with the Shenron blocker strategy, then the Power Burst Goku negate strategy. But you can, if you want to tech it in, you could probably bring down the Supreme Kai of Time, Time Regulator, down to 2 copies, and then put into of the Goku if you want to add that strategy. Obviously, I don't have to explain the Towas. They, you play them, with Overwhelm or, trigger their abilities and take your opponent's battle cards. That's relatively self-explanatory. But here's a really good card that you want to use, because you're going to be milling yourself. If you go up against a Janemba deck, they're going to be milling you, so you want the ability to get back certain key cards that might have got milled. So you overwhelm Power Overseeing Time Trunks by paying 2, overwhelm 4, and then when you play him using overwhelm, choose up to 1 battle card from your warp and add it to your hand. This is how you can get back your Shenron, which is the main target for this effect, is to get back Shenron. And if you have the 4 energy to play Shenron that turn, play him, use his effect to draw, and then you can use any of his his effects. He has the ability to give 5k power and crit to a battle card, so you can give it to Trunks. Trunks will be a 25k double strike critical. So you see the pattern there, a lot of critical double strike. So your opponent's never benefiting from you dealing them damage. If you just keep, critting them or double strike critting them, which is the main goal. You're not trying to plus them. And as I said, the Towas, you summon them, take your opponent's battle cards, use them against them. You got Bodyguard Electric for free play, and so you can play him for free, and he's a blocker, and he has 15k, so you can't attack with him. There's a lot of interaction. That's what I'm trying to say. Obviously, this planet M2, you can weaken your opponent's leader, so be easier to hit with crit and double strike crit, that type of stuff. Not much else, I'll just show you the Towas. There's one, so that you can see what they do. Oh wait, that's the revenge one. This is the EX Evolve one. That's another thing. You can use Shenron, right, to bring back the Dimension Leaper Towa. She's a 2-drop, and then since you should have energy left over, you should be able to afford the 4 energy to use that Towa to summon this Towa with Zeno Evolve, and then get the effect. And this will let you take a 6 cost or less battle card to switch it to active mode, and that way you can use your opponent's 6-drop against them. Especially if your opponent was able to ramp up and bring out a 6-drop or less relatively easy. It would be nice to take it, right? Take their good cards and use it against them. And that should be, that's the end of the video.